Hey everybody, this is Asher back with more Viewer's Choice Starsector. Almost said Starbound, but that's a totally different game. I did turn up the music and sound volume a little bit. It seemed like it was a little low from listening to it, so by all means let me know in the comments if you need to hear things a little more so you can get some of the auditory sense of this game as well as the physical sense. Where we left off last time is that we do have a delivery of a lot of metals, which is good. But the other thing that's maybe even more important if we go to our inventory is that we have an uncorrupted, a pristine nanoforge that I could sell for 500,000 credits, but I'm not going to. What I'm going to do instead is, if you remember when we saved the hegemony little colony over here at Galatia, they offered us a place where we can actually go and store our stuff here around Jangala. And that's where I'm going to store some of my stuff that's really valuable until I need to actually go and make a colony. It's not going to be for everything. There's just a few big ticket items. Oh, and real quick, another thing that I didn't point out about that tundra planet that had a lot of stuff that had the ruins on it. If you find a planet while you're exploring that has little garbage floating around it like this, kind of the Kessler syndrome crap, that typically means that there's ruins of some kind on that planet. So it is something that you can look out for, even if you haven't surveyed a planet, that you can see that it's there. That's knowledge that I forgot about last time, but I shouldn't have been surprised that I found the large ruins there. So we're going to go to hyperspace, and we got to keep our transponder on because we are in the main sector, but we're going to go to Corvus first. And the other thing we're going to do, one of my goals today, is to see if we can upgrade our... okay, we got some personal bounties as well. Ooh, and we got some surveys here, so who knows for sure what we're doing. We have a bounty that's up here. That's not too far. I think we can probably take that fight, to be honest. An irradiated world. That's really exciting. There's probably some really good stuff here, all the way on the other side of the known universe, but it's really far away, so that's a little bit too much. And then a desert world that's actually on the way to this bounty. You know, I'll take it. We'll go to the northeast today. I have a delivery that I have to make as well at Thule, which is somewhere around here. I should know where Thule is by now, but we'll find it in just a second. There's Tile. Anyway, we'll get to there right about now. I am gonna accept this one because that's the Independence again. So important here, we have our deliveries over here to Thule. Then we can go up. So we already have a pretty good path here. But first thing we're going to do is our little drop-off. And we do want to go to the jump point here because this is near where the storage locker is. And they may also actually have some good ships for us to buy. So we'll see. Abandoned terraforming platform. I believe that's where we can store stuff, if I'm remembering this correctly. So yeah, transfer goods and ships. So if we just want to keep a lot of different resources here, like we want to keep you there, and this will be safe from anybody. Nobody attacks this in the game. In fact, I could possibly keep these LPCs as well. I could throw some of my valuable weapons in here. You know what? I'll throw the Hurricane in there. We'll keep the Gauss Cannon just in case I have a successful shopping trip, but we're going to keep this place in mind. But just good safety standard here. I'm going to check Jagala real quick. And I might as well, since we're already like right here. Check our independent desert world as well. I don't think we have too much we want to do at the dockside bar. I am just going to be checking because there are ships I want to buy, and there's a specific type. It is really early in the game for me to buy them. Like Hammerheads are starting to show up. As the game progresses in age, we'll start getting some other ships that are available to us. But I am going to check a few places around here if I could actually fly. There we go. Because we have a lot of money, and we're going to have more money here after this. The kind of ship that I'm looking for typically costs about 150,000. I'm fine with either a Falcon, which we almost got last time, or an Eagle. But just one of those kind of standard size of cruisers here. So nothing at the bar, no new jobs. I think I'm fine on supplies. I hit the supply area pretty hard here. Like we have a Griffin. Griffins are big missile boats, but I kind of prefer... Missiles are good support. Like here's Falcons and Eagles. Eagles are probably better. Can't buy any on the black market yet, and my reputation... I don't have a commission with them, so I can't buy from the military there. But you see, these are starting to pop up as available. So we'll do that here. So before we go any further, we do need to haul our butts to Thule. So let's do that now. And yeah, how we're going to play this out is, first off, I'm going to need to buy some fuel. We'll do that at Thule. And then my supplies are going to be okay for quite some time. But once we get all of the fuel that we need, I really thought I bought more fuel. I guess maybe I just bought out those pirates and they just ended up not having a lot. But the nice thing about this delivery is that it'll give us a little bit more spending cash. And then if this next bounty and stuff works out pretty well, we can start hopping from planet to planet to see, because there's a few ships that are pretty good for me to have as kind of my main convoy here. Here's an unidentified fleet with drugs and harvested organs, so they don't want anything to do with us because they're smugglers. Okay, Thule is being attacked by pirates. That's a little dangerous, but maybe we can get up there before the pirate incursion gets a little bit too big. We got another bounty that's actually nearly 200,000 credits. We definitely can't do that one yet as well. But yeah, sometimes hunting for ships is pretty good. Sometimes it can be a really big problem. We're taking this to Kazaron. So which one's going to put us closer to there? I guess this is probably the entrance we want to do. Yeah, this kind of puts us... puts us a little bit closer. We'll do... Nope. Extremely close to the exit. Probably pirate activity. Also here. Like, I'd like to make a delivery. Okay, this is safe enough. Like, I need to buy fuel. And see, this is the one that's, like, really fucking far away. But I don't want to pop in, like, right here or right here where we're actually being surrounded. So I'll do this for a minute. It takes a little bit of time. But yeah, we're just going to keep getting some bounties here. The pirate activity is apparently over. So, congratulations. We have some scans that are coming in. That's probably more of these ships. We could jump in to fight with them, but they seem to have this pretty well under control. I could wait for the fight to try to resolve to see if we can salvage it, but I've got my own business to do. Yeah, there we go. None of those ships looked like it's stuff I really wanted. So we'll see. If there's a good bounty I can take on the way out, that's fine. Like right now we have a scavenger fleet that's not doing a whole ton. We got this station here. And we deliver the metals. Hooray! And we get improved relations with the independents, which is very nice. Nothing to do with the bar, but it's going to be kind of the same thing here. Now, I'm going to buy on the up and up because we have enough money for it. And I've already pissed these guys off once. I don't really want to piss them off again. 300 fuel's enough, I think, for where we're going. What about fleet? Do y'all have anything to buy? You have a Heron for sale. Now, a Heron is really good because it is a gunship. We want one with a little bit more than 2 demerits on it, but that does make it cheaper. We actually have a perfect Heron for free. Do I buy that from the black market? I mean, the really nice thing about these is that they fly fast. They have lots of carriers. They send real-time targeting data to fighters, temporarily increasing their damage. I mean, if I buy it from the black market, they're going to be a little bit upset. And what I was kind of wanting to do was to buy a bigger ship for somebody else to fly. Like, this is... Like, I could buy a Dominator as well. I'm not big on Dominators, but it's a good ship. Like, lots of ballistics here. I think I'm going to buy the Heron just for now, just because it is... Like, this one here, if we look at it, it's got increased maintenance and malfunctioning comms. So increased maintenance requiring more crew, less fuel capacity, versus this one, which is slightly more expensive. This is going to be the backbone of some of our mid-game fleet, so I don't mind. Let's just do it. Screw it. We got a lot of money last time. You just bought your first new ship. So let's go to the refit screen. Let's go to the fleet screen. Right now we're under crew strength, which is why it's important that we got a new crew thing. We're going to put this ship here. And we do have Hector, who's good with drone stuff, and is going to get a lot better at drone stuff. So we need a little more crew. And what else can we do to actually refit here? We have 3 fighter bays. We have a lot of little nodes here. Let's run the autofit and see what happens. If we do it as an attack and we confirm, we have 2 Warthog assault fighters, 2 Talon interceptors, and daggers. Daggers are really good. That's actually a pretty good loadout. I'd love to get a second dagger if I could. I mean, you know what? Ooh, broadsword. Alright, now these mean a lot of different things. And I'll go over them pretty much right now. What we have with the bombers here for the dagger, which is, and the thing about the Heron, first off, if we take a look at it, I can't do it from here, but these are really good fighter carriers. I don't mind having 1 torpedo bomber here. We have Warthog assault fighters, which take 12 ordnance points. They have 2 crew per fighter, 2 fighters in a wing, and they have hull integrity ammo. They launch flares that interfere with point defenses, and their armaments are 2 mortars. Talons, these are literally just guns and ammo launchers. But one of the things that's going to be very important with them is just their speed. And I'm trying to remember where their speed is. Right now it's going to top speed 130, top speed 325, top speed 175. So the Talons go really fast, go pew pew pew. The Warthogs don't go as fast. So we do need to buy some crew. Broadswords are nice because they're fast and they have light machine guns. Don't worry so much about the low-tech, high-tech, anything else. But I think I want to buy a second. I could buy a second Talon. Fast and cheap, they support surprising firepower and capable dispatch enemy fighters. Also deal appropriate damage to larger ships when used as mass, such as through the results of heavy pilot losses. So I could either do a broadsword here, which goes faster. Their range is 4,000 or 4,000. I think I'll think about it here for just a second. Like there's a whole tier list of everything that you can pull. But these aren't bad by any stretch. Okay, well anyway, I need crew. That's enough hemming and hawing. Let's just get the broadsword. Just 1, please. All right. And how many crew do we need to buy? That's even more money, but it's fine. We want to get up to slightly above not dying. So that's good. We'll get some more money here in just a bit. So now we're not under our crew here. And I'll probably look back at this later and say, oh my god, I should have kept the Talon. But we have 1 bomber. I like having 1 bomber and 2 sets of fighters. So we have... okay, I don't want to be buying these from here. Okay, one thing that's going on. I realize what's going on now. We actually need to get rid of some of the vents here, because these Talons only take 2 ordnance points. And what we want to put on here, we have a support fighter or a heavy fighter. The broadswords go fast. They have 2 machine guns, so they're pretty much pew-pew fighters. The Xiphos support fighters are kind of futuristic with a burst laser and an ion beam. Also pretty interesting, but we'll go with the basics for now. You know, if we get rid of a few more vents, are there any other mod specs that we could? Like the integrated targeting unit is good, but there are a few that are specific maybe. Ship has standard fighter bays, so we don't need to worry about some of these. Auxiliary thrusters, advanced optics, accelerated shields. All right, there's a lot of different options that we have here. I think I will, since some of these cost quite a bit. What can we open up for 9? Accelerated shields. It's pretty good. Efficiency overhaul. Reduces fuel maintenance. Expanded magazines. We already have an integrated targeting unit. Stabilized shields. I think I'll go with that. That may not be the best one. I need to look up some of this stuff again. But what did we equip? We equipped a point defense laser, thumper. But these, the primary fighting on this is with these. So hopefully we can pick a fight. I know we're going to piss off some people here. But we got our first heavy ship. Alright, so this desert world is here. And our bounties... 73 days, so we got some time for that. We've got a few bigger bounties now. But this is the one I want to do. Because we know we can defeat that. And sometimes being able to pick a fight that you know you can win is just literally what you have to do to survive. So we're going to be investigating the system. It's going to take a little bit of time to get there. So maybe we do need a little more fuel, but didn't go down to Eldfall. But we'll see if we can take this jump point. And it looks like, hang on, is this a picket that's trying to get us? No, that's just... So nobody cared that we bought the big thing from the bad people. Okay, we got some more fighting, some more emergency burns. We got a lot of precious scrap. There's a whole shit ton of fighting going on right next to here. Freighter, other exploded ships, fleet standing down. Those are pirate raiders. I can take them on. Let's give it a try. They're trying to prevent us from disengaging. And there's a lot of them. So let's open a comm link here. Let's see how this goes. Move in to engage. And we are just going to deploy all of our buddies here. So this could be bad. This could be really good. This is something where I really want to make sure that I don't overextend myself. Like, we have 2 carriers. We have a Heron, which is bigger than almost anything that they have. But we have gotta watch it. So I want everyone to kind of stick with me. Our victoriousness pauses. That's fine. So we have 73 supply in deployment. And I haven't fought in a little while, so this could get very touchy here very soon. All right, so we got a lot of ships. A lot of them are smaller ships. There's our Heron over there. We go ahead and fire some missiles over here. So right away, if we just let them come to us, we're going to be in good shape. If we get overwhelmed... See, look at that. By the way, thank you again for the suggestion to lower or put on the graphics lib mod here, just to make sure that we don't go blind every time a ship explodes. That's a lot of missile damage they're about to take. There we go. They're overheated now. Okay, don't want to go too far here. We're getting pushed just a little bit. That's nice when you can start with a dogfight. Okay, getting a little cheeky here, fighting in point blank range without shields. Okay. So I gotta watch that. We've got a little bit of trouble on you, so please back off. Your hull's good. But see, everybody's sticking with us right now. Our Heron's doing a lot of work because we've got all kinds of flyers going everywhere right now. So we're going to kind of wait for them to come to us. Okay, we've got our Condor's in trouble. Our Condor is gone. It had a good run. But it kind of got separated out. This is... We might be able to recover it later. I gotta watch my heat. Or flux generation. But yeah, this will be where it'll be nice if I can eventually get a heavy cruiser, so... We've lost some people. We've got kind of a weird standoff over here. They're all kind of staying with us. So we're going to let them poke. This one's kind of isolated. But it feels like a trap to go for it. Let's trap ourselves then. Alright. So we got to get in range for it here. Got to watch my flux. Okay, good time to vent. And we'll let the rest of our ships clean that up. See, much better explosions. So we took out a mule. So look at this. We're gonna have to manage our crew a little bit more because of kind of what else we have, but we've kind of turned the tide on where all the enemies are right here. This fight is taking a while, so we're taking a combat readiness penalty, but so are they. Right now, we've just got to pick which ship we want to fight. They're currently blocking us from retreating, which is cute because they're actually losing. Let's see. I think we maybe have an advantage over here. Like, we've got a bunch of tiny ships. I don't want to be the one to, like, engage too hard. Because if I get flanked, I'm in trouble. So, let's take you guys on. Okay, see, I'm in trouble because I'm getting flanked. Okay. Please, somebody help me. I'm overloaded here, and now I need somebody to save me before I get fried. Alright. So vent the flux. But now these guys should go down pretty fast. I think I'm out of missiles. Okay, good. Good deal. See if we can thump you down. So once again, it's just a matter of watching your flux intake and venting when it's appropriate. You have to take down your shields to vent, though, which is a little scary. Kind of why I want to take accelerated shields, but we do have some machine guns as well, so there we go. Another one down. Like I said, the Hammerheads really good at punching over their weight class, but these guys are just even to us. But yeah. Just having one Heron in support with a bunch of little fighters makes a world of difference in these combats here. So there's your named pilot. You are officially in Troubletown, population U. I'm actually put down my shields. You're not firing back at me right now. Vent. Yeah, like right now we're not doing the most damage in the world, but we're hitting pretty good. Okay, so they're overloaded and we're not. It'd be really nice if I had some other people firing on it, but how do you like your toast? Because you're about to have a lot of it. Yeah, I gotta come up with some better catchphrases. Alright, so look at this right there. See, the wolf! The wolf was firing with its one laser and did a lot of work. So that's excellent. So we're losing combat readiness again, but just a measured approach to taking these guys out. We just gotta pick our fights correctly here. Flagship is currently suffering combat readiness penalty. So we have another ship over here and another ship up here. Some of the fighters are going to do good. We can't really disengage until they disengage, though, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. So let's fly up here, take you guys out. You're not long for this world. That's a lot of damage. And you're not long for this world either. Okay, and vent. Should be one more ship just down here. I could have probably done that from the beginning, but it's fine. Okay, the enemy fleet is defeated. There we go. So, claim victory. Hooray! So, are we going to pursue them? They've just got a few things left. Their destroyer did actually survive the fight, but our combat readiness for a lot of ships is low. So I think I'm approximately 100 crew and no Marines were lost during the engagement. That's partially just but we took down a lot of ships. I don't really want to mess with pursuing them, so we're going to let them go. Consider ship recovery. We've got a Hound freighter and a Cerebus. We're going to skip those. And pick through the wreckage. Our relationship with the pirates has decreased further, but look at all the supplies. Look at all the bonus weapons. You got some more. We got another broadsword, so that's excellent too. But overall, very happy with how that went. And we've got just a few things left, and we've got some. Okay, we're going after that Atlas first. If they're not about to fight us. Okay, they're about to fight us, so this might be a problem. They're running from me. That's good. We are not interested in you anymore. That's the fleet we just defeated. All right, so Atlas, we can't get it. We can salvage it. And then we've got some more stuff up here. And we can't get you either. Cool. But hey, look, some good fighting. Got another ship coming after us. So we got another level up here. We got a few levels up. So we want this. We need to I like 50% max combat readiness too. So we'll do that. And then we've got, I know specialization is kind of an important key, but we've got some combat techs that we need to start getting as well. Okay, so I'm trying not to sneeze here, and it feels like I'm going to sneeze. So let's go down here, go to the jump point. Scavenge because we can... Oh, I actually got a Centurion Heavy Assault Fragment that we are not going to recover. But yeah. That was a successful pirate engagement. Which means we should have a better monthly stipend here in just a little bit. So, where did I say we were going? We're going for... we're renowned explorers going to survey a planet here. And how long do we have on the bounty up here? We've got one that's 69 days. I thought I saw something else. Oh, 20 days from burn here. So let's go ahead and look at the... because we can't accept a bounty. We just have to go collect the bounty. But we can totally navigate to... what is this? A full survey of Kulsar, whatever. So we need... We're surveying a desert world, so we need 70 heavy machinery, 370 crew. Am I actually low on crew? No, not right now, but we're definitely having a few issues with crew total right here, but I think we'll be fine. Do we have enough heavy machinery to actually conduct the survey? Barely, but we do. Alright, good. So I want to make sure that we're not wasting our time going out to here. So, Eros, White Dwarf. It's in one of these two. Alright. Let's fly. And we've got another ship here putting off some kind of signal. So see, that's where sometimes you will get fights out in deep space. We have a lot of supplies that are being eaten that is strictly for repairs. Because we just got in a massive fight. And so sometimes you'll get missions like that as well. Get some volatiles. Well, I know where there are volatiles. Smuggler, Faction Persian League. Get 2,000 units here for 40,000. Sometimes you just gotta look for something that's a good deal. Like, that's not a great deal. We're just gonna go out into space here. And that's a lot of supplies we're eating through just for our repairs. So hopefully we can get some goods on the survey here. because that combat had a heavy toll on us. If we look at our fleet, though, we are still in the process of repairing. We're actually eating through supplies way faster than I wanted to. Can we actually... Here's an important question. Are we going to run out of supplies before we get to the survey points? I don't know the answer to that. Okay, so what do we need to survey here? Let's get over here first. Alright, so we're at a white dwarf. Crap. It's on the total other side. Alright. So that's some fuel wasted. Okay, it takes 18 fuel. We got a little bit of a monthly income here, and yeah, I think we are going to run out of supplies. We're down to 12 per day, 9 per day. Okay, it's going to be cutting it real close here. Now, if we end up not being able to do this, we do have a contingency plan. So perform a survey. We are one short. Ugh. Alright. Well, first off, we're still repairing our combat readiness. So the number one thing I'm gonna need to do, this is a little wasteful, but one thing I should have done was just see, okay, the supply situation is not working out very well. So because we're carrying a heavier freighter now, we need to really watch what we have. So let's go back here. It's going to take a little bit of supplies. And part of that's because we just got this talent, skill, whatever you want to call it, that lets us... Okay, we don't want to be hit by a storm, and we just did. So that means we're probably going to run out of supplies here before we get there. Don't want to be hit by another one. Alright, so we're almost there. Repairs are completed. Okay, we're near our buddies here, so we barely made it, but we made it. And we turn on the transponder, 10 per day. We just need to buy supplies from really anybody. Okay, so we have... Let's go to Ilm. If we can make it to Ilm, let's get to Ilm. Fortunately, flying here is a little bit easier. But yeah, one big dogfight, and we literally ran out of everything. And we have a bunch of stuff around here, but nothing like terrible. Look at that, 3 per day. That's where it should be. We can't repair at the dockyard because our ships are fully combat ready, and this is kind of what we should be expecting now. Cargo and crew. On the black market, we have a bunch of supplies for a good enough price. I just want to make sure real quick. We're not actually trying to transport metals anymore, right? I don't think we are. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're done with that. So let's just dump some metals on the black market, make them mad at us. We're not going to dump any heavy machinery because we need that. So I got 81,000. I can always sell some weapons if I need to, but the Typhoon's pretty good. I have this problem in this game where I just hold on to too many weapons. So we are going to need some fuel first off. Let's get 300 fuel. And we are going to need supplies. 300 supplies feels like a lot, but should be good enough to get us started. Now, fortunately, we have enough to get even more fuel here. So I do want to see real quick the fleet tab. Okay, they have a Prometheus giant tanker to buy, which is cute, but none of the other gunships that I want. Are the Independents actually going to come after us here? Oh, they are. How cute. Okay, so We lost relationship with the Independents, but it's okay. That's one of the first times I've actually been scanned by them. Okay, we're not going to visit there because we don't have enough money to buy the kind of ships that we want. But having a support Heron is certainly nice, and now we have a lot more supplies. So back to hyperspace. Alright, so our goal here is to get in a fight and to survey a planet. And we know now where we're supposed to go. Also, did we lose that bounty? No, we still got time for it. Like, we may even be able to take this bounty too, but... And also, I do just want to say as well that we do have, we did make some discoveries last time for, like, lost ships and stuff. Like, we have a derelict ship here, a derelict ship up here, rare ore resource, so plentiful volatiles. So those are all things to watch out for, but those get kept and saved on your log as well. But we are sitting pretty in our fuel situation. Just a little embarrassing that I made that flight to get to the survey, but at least I made it back in time. But yeah, 3 supplies per day is much more of what I expected. But it was going to take a few more supplies just to make sure we are at higher combat readiness. That means that we can fight longer. That means that we can just do all the things we need to do a little longer here. But there is the desert world that we want to go to, that we want to survey. Cool. So now it's back over here. I don't know if we have too many other hostiles right now, but this planet, this system is not really like rife with too much. Or maybe it is. Like, this desert world just doesn't have a ton going on for it. It's literally just cash money, which I guess there's nothing wrong about that. See, now we have 82 things here. This one is 175, which is about on the upper limits of what I want to start with. I need good resources to want to colonize this here. So abundant ore is good, but lack of rare is not great. So this is a class 4. So it's still decent. We're not going to establish a colony, but we got 30,000, and we improved our relationship with the Independents again after buying so much black market fuel on their hands. That's just what we do. Okay, so back out into space. Like, we have enough fuel to get to some of the far reaches here, but let's pick a bounty. Okay. I want to do... Okay, we're not going to do that. Like I said, that's kind of akin to the fight we just fought. But I want to do this one because it's kind of in the location. That pirate base is too steep. That pirate base is also too steep. But let's at least get 45,000 more while we're here. Plus, we get a bonus fight. Would help if I actually, I don't know, laid in a course. Bring the notorious pirate, Kane Titan, to justice. He's in the... he is rumored to be hiding near a barren world in a system with an orange primary star in the Elysia constellation. Which means... this is the Elysia constellation. He could be here. Okay, it's not there because that's the Econo constellation. So we need to fly, we need to lay in a course for here. Now we do have another yellow star, Morga, that we can investigate real quick. I have less than 200 supplies now, but I am seeing that there are some planets here, so let's just take a quick pop in. Just to see what this place is all about. And you see we discovered a desert world, a barren world, and a bombed world. Okay, we're not really doing this twice, but we always, like I said in the last video, we are always on the lookout for planets and places where we could potentially build a colony. That yellow star does not fit the bill. Oh, look. Now this may be a little more promising. We have an orange giant, but it has a ton of planets, and it has a warning beacon. We're going to remember that one later, because typically the warning beacons are put out there because there are sort of bad dudes flying around, and I may not have time to explore that in this video, but we may do that one on the way back, because sometimes they are explored by those precursor, not precursor, but the teal enemies, the people that are like the AIs, because they do have a lot of colonizable space. So I'm kind of on another mission right now, and I'm kind of watching the clock because, like I said, I do have some meta goals for how we do this, but he's hiding out near a barren world. So I guess that's near a barren world. We'll have to see real quick if we can actually get him or not. Alright. So there's 2 barren worlds to choose from. And we're probably going to have to emergency burn to say hello to him. So there's something. That doesn't look like he's hiding out anywhere, but it's a minor equipment cache. Hey, heavy machinery. We accept that. Okay, and looks like we have somebody who's running from our fleet. Okay, emergency burn. Make the turn. Got him. So he's a very tiny fleet. We're going to pursue them. I could throw it in my second in command to handle it, and that'll probably wipe him out. But since we're here, let's take control of the action. And let's just go ahead and dump a lot of our combat ships into the fight. Alright, and I'm just going to kind of let everybody do their own thing. This Heron's going to follow me, though, so all we need to do is to take out the ringleader here. Which, let's fly. Oh, I just accidentally fired a bunch of missiles. Well, enjoy the light show. That was definitely a mistake. Alright, so we're going to fly up here, see who we can pursue. They found a comm relay, that's fine. But yeah, we're already engaging some of these ships, because we did send some faster little ships as well. Maybe I could have sent a few more. Okay, so thought I had an overdrive here. But you're doing pretty good for 1v1. Gotta say. And there's a missile on you. The sad part is I'm not sure if that's the guy I want, but we're going to knock him out anyway, so. And I'm going to lead my shots here. There we go. And we gotta take you out. Like these tiny ships that go super fast. A little bit of a problem. Okay, the enemy fleet is defeated. I still got to see if I can take this guy out, though, because I think that's our bounty. But he's probably about to escape. Alright. So let's claim victory. Did we get him? Disabled or destroyed, retreated from last engagement, so consider ship recovery. That's a big old nope. The pirates really don't like us again. And we got our bounty, so we actually took out the guy we need to take out, and the rest of these guys are done. So that did work out pretty well. All right. So I am gonna do something that maybe, well, let's see, we got a yellow star down here. Let's take a quick peek here, because I want to investigate this yellow star. We actually got a really bright shining orange star and a neutron star. It's pretty close. Neutron stars sometimes have some really good things flying around them too. Let's activate a sensor burst real quick. Got another thing kind of flying towards the star. Let's see what that is. We are running a little low on supplies, though, so I kind of hate flying into the corona here. Okay, equipment, minor equipment cache. I'm not too interested in that when I'm already having to take a bunch of resources here. But what I am going to do is I need to fly back to get some more supplies so that we can go and explore the other place. But we got some money again. We almost have enough money to do another thing. Yeah. But that's Starsector. Just we've done a little bit more combat-y stuff today. Clearly I could have taken on a stronger opponent, but that's fine. I do want to check out this yellow star just real quick because we have enough resources to go back home. I just want to see if it's worth surveying, because if it is, I'm going to get a lot of extra resources and we're going to do some Asher at-home survey next go around. But for now, we've got a lot of kills today, which is excellent. And we've got a little warning beacon here, which seems promising. Let's look at the fringe jump point. That's a low beacon. Like I said, low beacons sometimes show us what's good here. That giant ring is not super promising, but we have a Terran world and a water world. That is 2 habitable systems. So that is definitely worth investigating. Let's do a quick ping. Okay, we've got some AI fleets up here. They shouldn't be very strong. But Elsbeth, we're coming back for you. While we're here, let's go ahead and go to Manzu, since we're only doing 3 per day and we have a lot of fuel. So, we found a potential colony location. It's not my favorite because what I'd like to have is a few more systems than just the 2 colonizable ones, but the 2 sometimes RNG is such that you can't be super choosy. You've just kind of got to work it out and say, you know what, this is 2 potentially habitable worlds, let's at least survey it and see. Meanwhile, we have the Mazu system, where there are some planets nearby and another warning beacon. Just a yellow beacon. We're not too concerned about the yellow beacons now. We do have, we have some unidentified fleets over here. Ooh, we got a lot of planets. They're not great planets. We have a barren world. Oh, this is a 2-star system. Okay, so barren bombarded world. And yeah. So we definitely want to take some survey stuff back for Elsbeth, but that's exactly why we check this out. Can we fight you guys? Are they going to run from us? They're hostile, but they're dormant. Maybe we'll pick up here next time, because I'm kind of looking at the clock and I've got some things I got to take care of just in general. But this is Asher with more Starsector. We're going to decide if we want to poke the bear by fighting some remnants. These forces shouldn't be too strong by themselves, but we do have to watch our supply count getting low. Our fuel count's starting to be an issue. I have some leveling up that I need to do as well, which I can probably just do that now because we need to do this. There is a finite amount of skill points. You can't get everything, but I want to make sure that I get high impact for some stuff, so I got to think about what I'm going to do here. But that's it for now. Starsector is awesome. I really enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying the series. Feel free to like this video if you want to. Starsector is definitely worth a look. Feel free to answer any questions, ask any questions, or give me any feedback or advice. But we'll do this again soon. Take care.